Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today, I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite documentaries, my favorite WWE documentaries that they've released. I definitely enjoy the documentaries over the match compilations, but I do enjoy the match comps that they have released quite a bit too. So once I do these next couple of documentary videos, I will be getting into some of my favorite match compilations. So comment down below, guys, if you would like to see any of these reviewed on their own. And comment down below what are your favorite WWE documentaries that they've released. So, I know this list is quite easy for me to rank because, these are the ones that I've watched over and over and over again. And, I'll always say I'm going to watch this or that, and I end up watching something I've watched countless times. So, here we go. Let's get into it with Chris Jericho, breaking the code. Behind the Walls of Chris Jericho. Came with a nice slipcover there, nice and shiny. I thought they did an excellent job with Jericho's documentary, and that quickly turned out to be one of my favorites. I found that a while back for, $5 actually. Next up, gonna go with You Think You Know Me, with the story of Edge. Same thing, when I first got this doc, I was shocked because I enjoyed that one so much. And they definitely took their time with Edge and Jericho's documentaries, going through them, growing up, and how they got into WWE and, some of their greatest stuff. Jericho's DVD was released quite a while ago in like 2009, 2010. So it's been about 8 years since they put that one out, and I've always enjoyed it. Next up here, this one might actually surprise you guys quite a bit, but it's The Big Show in a Giants World documentary. I've always been a fan of The Big Show going back to his WCW days, and when you see The Big Show on TV, he's a totally different guy than what he is, with his family and with his wife. But The Big Show, he's a guy I've always admired. I've always liked The Big Show's work. And The Big Show, I can remember him back in late 98 picking up the WCW, the letters, and just tossing those things around. And that segment has been stuck in my head forever. I could never find it on YouTube, and then finally, a couple of years back, it was released on the Best of Nitro DVD set. I was so happy to see that segment on there because I'd literally been looking around, could never find it. But I remember when Big Show first came to WWE at St. Valentine's Day Massacre, he totally shocked everyone, climbing up through the ring, and then later on, him and Austin tearing up the Titantron. It was some good stuff there. But next up, got Brian Pillman, Loose Cannon. It sucked because Pillman was a guy with a lot of talent, and I definitely believe he would have been in the feud there with Stone Cold Steve Austin throughout 1998 had his accident not happened. Life and Times of Mr. Perfect. The Pillman and Perfect DVDs, I wanted them forever, and then when I finally got them, they were totally worth getting, and I would definitely recommend all 10 of these DVDs, guys. You're going to be pretty satisfied with most of these. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody has their favorites. These are just a few of mine. Next up, we got Bret Hart, the best there is, the best there was, and the best that there ever will be. we got a few Canadian guys on the countdown here, and being from Canada, something just always drew me towards these guys. So Bret Hart is he was always a role model for a lot of guys, and I'll always love that Bret Hart DVD. The doc is really, really well done. And the thing I like about Bret's match selection on his DVDs is you can't really find DVDs with those matches on them because the stuff is just really old and before they were even making DVDs. And, it's some of the old, newer WCW stuff is on like the Best of Nitro and things like that. But for the most part, his pay-per-view matches from WWE never really went to DVD unless you get the WrestleMania anthologies and SummerSlam anthologies. So I've always liked watching Bret Hart stuff for reasons like that. My top four, we're getting into number 4 now. Eddie Guerrero, Cheating Death and Stealing Life. This is an excellent doc, guys. You got 2 discs here, and I can't say it enough how much I admired guys like Eddie Guerrero and just the things he was able to accomplish, and he really took it to the limit on some nights and gave such a spectacular performance. So next up, my top 3 is kind of tough, but I'm definitely gonna go this way with Owen Hart of Gold at number 3. And I was able to get the so-called banned copy a while back. But Owen Hart of Gold, it took forever and a day to finally get the DVD released. Get it, the way that Martha Hart wanted the DVD. But it was well worth the wait. This DVD is a must-have for any DVD collector, any wrestling fan. It is a sad story. Owen Hart definitely left us way too soon, but this is a excellent DVD, guys. Highly recommend it. And number 2, similar to the Owen Hart documentary, Scott Hall was another one that really needed a DVD, really needed that documentary. And I was really, really satisfied with this documentary. Scott Hall, another guy that I really liked him in WCW quite a bit. And going back, watching old Razor Ramon stuff is always great. Probably my 2 favorite guys from the new generation era would be Owen Hart and Razor Ramon. And probably my favorite DVD of all time. Here we go. Before I do get into number 1, I'm going to give you just a couple quick honorary mentions here with the Monday Night Wars volumes. It's not really a documentary, but they pretty much are. You've got 10 episodes on each volume, and these are both must-have, guys. Definitely, go out of your way, pick these up. It sucks they never, really released any other WWE Network stuff on DVD besides that, like Legends House and other ones like that. But my number 1 favorite DVD is going to be the Triple H King of Kings, or the Kingdom Come documentary set. You got to have your favorite wrestler at number 1, of course. Triple H is a guy I've always, took to his style quickly. He's very aggressive in the late 90s and becoming WWE champion on Monday Night Raw the night after SummerSlam 99. I was so happy to finally see Triple H win the big one. I think it would have meant more overall if he would have won it at SummerSlam, but it kind of sucks he didn't win it there. But winning the title the next night, Triple H, I think overall now has won 14 world championships, for whatever they mean, but I don't really count titles. You know, if your favorite wrestler wins the world championship, you know, I consider it a win, you know. But there we have it, guys. Let me know some of your favorite WWE docs. If you got a top 10, list them. If you got a top 5 favorite, list them. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and share it. We'll talk to you later. Peace.